are off. Today is day 95 of the year of streaming and learning to code. We are continuing on 60% of the way through jQuery. We are at what is it? Section 4, jQuery events. We finished dynamic HTML yesterday. You're diving into jQuery events today, and tomorrow will be jQuery effects. Both 6 and 7 are all paid content. So we're just focusing on the free stuff. 4 and 5 will spell the end of our journey. Yeah, good. Introduction to query. Functions and selectors, dynamic modifying, events, yes, and then effects, beautiful, all looks well. So we're just gonna basically dive straight into it. All right, let's go, right? Beautiful, loading. We've got, let's double check, Mike. Beautiful. We've got audio. We've got our webcam. We've got Little Kitty and Code Academy. We're golden. Awesome. Oh, that's right, little cat. Look at you. You're adorable. What are we doing? We have got 1 of 12 sections here. And that's about it. Nothing we haven't seen before. I mean, true, this is all new, but the format, right? 95 days of fun. From the top, review of jQuery events. You know a lot about jQuery events already, but it never hurts to review the basics. The setup almost always looks like this. Document.ready function, empty parentheses, curly brackets, $thing to touch, .event, function, empty parentheses, with another set of curly braces. Within that, thing to effect, .effect, parentheses, and semicolon. Way cool. Where things touch is the HTML element you'll click on, hover over, or otherwise interact with, and the thing to effect is the HTML element that fades away, changes size, or undergoes some other transformation. Sometimes these elements are one and the same. You might hover over a div to change its opacity. Other times, you might interact with a separate element. For example, you might click on a button to resize a div. Sometimes if you want an effect to occur right away without an event like .click or .hover, you'll skip the second line in the above. Ready function into effect .effect. Instructions. Take a look at code in script.js. Make sure you understand what it'll do. Click Save and Submit Code when you're ready to test the hypothesis. All right, what are we faced with? We've got document HTML, text JavaScript, script.js, form, message, input text, name, message, value, your text here, form, button, add, ID, messages. Style sheet. We've got form. We also have messages. Where's that message? Okay, messages. And then script, document.ready function, button, click, function, variable, to add, input, name equals message, value, empty parentheses, $message, .append, ID message, .append, paragraph, to add, oh god, to add paragraph. All right, so I take it whatever we type here will be added. When we click add, click, type your text here. 6. Add. No. Ta-da. D. Again. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so it works. It spits out whatever we throw in here gets spit out here. It's a new paragraph, right? Save and submit. Green check mark. Way to go. Do this. All right. My throat is feeling super dry. Good little kitty. What's going down? No one knows. Let's solve this problem. Okay, slightly better. For now. Cutting to the chase. Let's quickly review how to trigger an effect without a special event handler like .click. We just want our effect to happen as soon as our document is ready. Remember, practice make perfect. Instructions. Your div represents the planet Krypton. Make fade out fast. Go ahead and do this immediately without the need for a click. Should just be right in there. Should just do document.ready, and inside the ready parentheses, we just shove a fade out thing, right? No? Maybe? Hint, we would have made our Krypton div blow up if there were only a jQuery blow up effect. Your syntax should look just like this. Do they have a blow up already configured? No. Div, height, background stuff. Scriptiness. Yeah. So we got all this bit that we're well aware of, and we just need to determine the element that we will be applying our fade out to. So this is $. We could just copy it, but we're not going to do that. Document.ready. Paragraph, semicolon, function, empty paragraph, go curly brace. $. Somebody. Fade out fast, right? Fast. Your div represents the planet Krypton. Okay, so it's just div. That's all we're doing. We are just throwing div in. Div. Right? Hey, look at that. Krypton is hella gone. See that? See that? How it rhymes? We're gonna add poet to my resume. That is cool. Destroyer of worlds. Maybe, actually, we'll probably add that to my resume. That sounds way better than poet. No offense to the poets, but Destroyer of Worlds kind of has that ring to it. Sorry, that's just fascinating. You know what? Let's do slow, because we can. Slow. Maybe. Haha, look at that. Now it's slow. Little kitty, you should be seeing this. I know you're asleep, but still. Do you see that? Do you see that? I'm doing that. Oh, so great. Okay, so they're only going to accept fast, though. So fast. Shoo. One. I'm basically the Death Star. I'm the human version of the Death Star now. Planet be gone. Maybe that's kind of really happy music for destroying planets. We should probably kick it down a notch. We'll see. Adding an event handler. Great. Now let's review how to make something happen with an event handler. In this case, use .click. Review your jQuery code so that Krypton only fades out when you click, when you .click on it. It should fade out fast. Make sure to click Save and Submit Code, then click on Krypton. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. We've got div. Going to be essentially the same thing, but it's going to be dropped down from the second line to the third. Let's do dollar document dot ready function early stuff dollar div something. No, wrong. All lies. Not div just yet. That will be coming. .click function. Oh. Damn. You know what? You're missing a thing. Function. Dollar. Now it's div. So maybe it's div.click and then this dot fade out? Is that right? I don't know how I feel about that. We're gonna do div for now. Div dot fade out fast. Okay. There we go. Something. We'll take a peek at the hint. Look at this. Element this. Where element is the element you want to click on. In this case, your div and event is click. I said it. Who remembers? Just said it moments ago. Div first and then this below. Should have followed my instincts. My spidey senses were telling me, hey, go ahead and do this. Literally. Nope. I should have listened. So there's that. Then we save and submit first, and then we click. Look at how fun this is. Click. Boom. Gone. Destroyer of worlds. You're welcome. Don't test me. Right? Alright, start next lesson. Combining .click and .hover. Well done. Let's add one more jQuery event to our destruction of Krypton simulation. Krypton didn't just vanish. It exploded. Let's make it turn red. $div.hover function $div add class green. 1. Follow the pattern we've been learning. We target Krypton, our $div. We then apply our hover event to our target. Finally, we execute the code inside the function, which adds a class of green to our target. Instructions. Kinda low. Let's open the hint. There we go. Below your .click event code. Below your .click event code. Okay, below your .click event code from the previous lesson, create a new selector, $div. Okay, so I guess just another one. Apply a .hover event to this selector and have it add the class red to Krypton or div. Check out the example above. So that is on a separate line. So after .click, we're doing add a class or .hover. Apply a hover event to this selector and have it add the class red to Krypton. Whoa. I'm totally confusing the shit out of myself. Below your .click code. Below. Just like so. Right here. Maybe we're getting rid of fade out. Maybe is that the issue? Are we swapping out fade out or adding it in conjunction with it? This is like, God, I can't remember, but someone else threw out another lesson. I was trying to do both, and it was only supposed to be one. It very well might be one. We're gonna try running it with both. If it blows up in our face, we'll move to one. Below your .click event code from the previous lesson, create a new selector, $div. $div does whatever spider div does. Div's a web. Something. Here comes spider div. We've completely lost all sanity. Create a new div selector. Apply a hover event to this selector and have it add the class red to Krypton. Okay, so .hover. That's totally normal. We've got this. We've got a function. It's got an empty parentheses. We're doing stuff. We've got some curly brace action going on in there. It's got a friendly little semicolon. It's what you do. And let's do this, right? Let's get weird. Let's get all red on each other. Something .red. No, add a class red. Add class red. Is it just add class red or add class .red? Pretty sure it's just add red. They already have red here. Pretty sure it's just red. So now we're doing, I believe it's this. Add class. Semicolon red. Dum 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 dee da dum dum da dum dee 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 dee. Remember, we can add class to our class like this. This dot add class or div dot add class red. Blah 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 blah. Save and submit. Nothing's happening. There's no red. Click. Gone. Gone. Back to editor. Looks like Krypton is still green. Click the hint if you need help. Typical. So that should we do? Yes. Get rid of this. And get rid of that. Why does none of this feel right? Aha, you see that? You see that? So it turns red. Let's run it. Back to editor. See, that's green. They don't say get rid of the click, but we did because we knew from past experiences with terrible instructions where they don't reference only do one of the things. Oh my god. How is this even permitted? I know, it's free knowledge. Just be happy, and we're learning. But that's not learning programming, that's learning to interpret their highly questionable instructions, right? That's a totally different thing. Damn. Right, little cat? Typical. Okay. What are we on? What are we doing? We are continuing on. Okay, mouse and keyboard events. The DBL click event. The double click. Double click. Right? Who's excited? We're all excited. That's probably not true, but I'm excited. The DB click event. Hey, little cat. No. Stop shaking your ear, alright? None of that. The double click event. Now that we've reviewed our jQuery event handlers, let's learn a new one. We might just want to cause a jQuery effect when you use double clicks on an element rather than just single clicking. We can do this with the double click event handler. Instructions: use the double click handler to make our div.fadeouts fast. Make sure to double click on your div to see the effect. Do I just do that now? Do I just click my heart out? Click stuff, elm, double fade and stuff. Beautiful. Little kitty, are you seriously coming back? You just climbed out of my lap and now, oh my god, you want scratches. Little cat, can't you just go be tiny somewhere else? Yeah, or type a bunch on the keyboard, whatever works for you. That's totally cool. We weren't in the middle of streaming or anything. Yeah, good. Because we didn't have enough cues on there. Thank you for that. So, are you gonna leave soon? Or just add a bunch of spaces and some other random characters? That's cool. What if I scratch you for like 12 seconds? Ho, who gets the scratches? Little kitty does. Yeah. Get scratched on. That's right. That is right. Look at you. You're so damn cute. But that's also aside from the point right now. So, we are okay. Yeah, your tail is throwing fur all around. We've at least wasted a solid minute on your kitty antics. I'm gonna move the mic back. No, okay, and you're gonna chill? You're gonna chill there on the desk. We are not gonna do this with you on the desk, little cat. We've tried this before, but you kick and you move and you claw. You're not gonna move. Fine. Have it your way. Ugh. Your fur is all awful. Damn you, feline. Damn you. What are we gonna do? If I wanted to be in a room without cats, but I was trapped with one in it, what would I do? I would pretend it's not here, and I would move the keyboard into my lap and set my phone where the keyboard was. Yeah, how's that? How's that? There's this keyboard down here. And let's move the mic back because we can do that. Okay, where exactly did we? It was kind of this general area, right? Something to that effect. Good. Okay. Cool. We are back in action. I'm sure she got close to whatever the correct answer is for this with her 2QNB and a couple other characters. We'll try save and submit. Didn't do a lot of anything. Please double click. Yeah, that didn't work. Back to editor. Sorry, little cat. It looks like your div is still there. Check the hint if you need help. So you're gonna have to do that in your free time, little one. All right. In the meantime, we're gonna reset your code, and I'm gonna give it a try now. The double click event. Use the double click handler to make our div fade out fast. So double click on div. When we double click on div, this will fade out fast. Here we go. Bring in the noise. $. if we're in there. $. Document. .ready. Wish the keyboard wasn't in my lap, but the little kitty is terrible, so this is life. This is my nightmare. Empty. Early. Back one. Nope, that was and. $. Div. Dot. Double click. Double click. Function. Right. Spios. Oh. And it was this, right? $. This. $. Your mom. $. This. Dot something. Dot. Little cat, what was it? Fade out. Right. Fade out. Fast. D. Disgusting. Look at you. Coughing up a storm. Who do you think you are? Save and submit code. Followed by double click. Ha! It's gone. Vanished. Back to editor. Green check mark. We did it. Despite little kitties, interruptions. Yeah, that's right. Get blown. That's right. I said that to a cat. Deal with it. Oh, home about some contact. This does not look like a friendly part of the neighborhood. 6 of 12. We are halfway through. So that's a thing. Let's do more water. Little cat, should we turn the fan off now that you're out of our lap? No, maybe. You're tiny and covered in fur. Think about that. Good. see the little cat? No, she's right. This is. Mm, she's like a hand's width. Boop, away. That's okay. We can see you, little cat. Dee 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 dee. Do 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 do. Continuing on. No. Watch your tail. Hey. Hey. No. None of that. None of that. See this? See this? That is a cat tail. That is a cat tail. Alright. We're hovering. We are hovering. What if you wanted to create an effect when your mouth is on top of an object, then have that effect vanish when your mouse moved away? You might notice this effect is in use on many sites' navigation bars. Div.hover function. Oh no. Not fall asleep. It's .add class, not .yawn. See that? That was a jQuery sleep joke. Get it? .yawn instead of .add class. Little kitty, you're the only one here. You're supposed to laugh. Wow, we are falling apart. That's awesome. Okay. Hover. What if you wanted to create an effect where your mouse on top of an object, then have that effect vanish when your mouse moved away? You might notice this effect is in use on many sites' navigation bars. Div.hover function this.add class highlight function this.remove class highlight. 1. We select the element we want to modify. Div. Secondly, we notice that our hover effect is able to take two functions separated by a comma. The comma is very important. Okay, comma, critical. Don't forget comma. The first function we pass will be run when the first mouse over our target. Here we apply a class of highlight. Oh no! Why? Yawning again. Not good. It's not even that late. I mean, it's 11 now, but you know, yeah. Maybe we shouldn't stay up so late playing Breath of the Wild every night. Little kitty, we should reflect on that. I think that's an important thing. It's just so damn good. Right? Right? Alright, let's continue on. The second function will be called when our mouse leaves the object. This is where we remove the class highlight. Your second function doesn't have to be the opposite of the first function. It would be very common. I'm not sure what they're trying to get at. Weird. We're just going to keep forging ahead. Instructions. We're ready to apply a hover effect to our site's navigation bar. In script.js, use your selector to target our menu items. When we hover over our menu items, let's apply a class of active. When our mouse leaves the menu item, let's remove the active class. Hint, your code should look very close to the example, except we're going to do this dot add class active. Alright. Wow, they got it all fully built out for us. Holy sh! Look at that. Div home, about us, contact. So it's just going to be div and dot active. This is pretty straightforward, I feel like. So document dot ready function, empty nonsense. So we're going to add in our dollar. Dollar div, although I don't like how they have these formatted differently than their example. You know what I mean? Right? Function is down here on the second line. I know that's also for hover, but let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. So, oh, and they have div.hover down there. What is going on? So weird. Div.hover function this dot add class active. This seems weird. I don't like their setup, so I'm going to copy from their example because that seems odd. Active and remove. I kind of would have preferred to type active, or at least part of it. They just, I don't know. Their skeleton irks me, or the structure, foundation. I don't know what to call it. I keep calling it skeleton. That's probably wrong. It feels noobish, right? So, oh, look at that, look at that. Hover life. Yeah, yeah. Check that out, little cat. You see that? That caught your attention. Okay. Save and submit. Oh, little kitty, your hiney's in the way. Da 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 dee 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 dee. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh god, oops, it looks like your background color changed. Is your hover adding the class active? Kind of feels like it. Doesn't look like your background color changed. Well, was it supposed to? Oh, little cat. I don't know what to tell them. Function, curly brace, curly brace. Is it this guy? No, that's hover. Div hover. So curly brace here goes to curly brace there. The open parentheses for hover goes to here. We've got function, blah, comma, followed by function, blah. This dot remove, this dot add, this dot remove. Active, active. I don't. Does it not need to be removed? Do we just do add class twice? Am I supposed to click? It's just hovering. We'll try add. I know that doesn't make sense, but I don't know what to tell them. It doesn't look like you changed your background colors. It doesn't look like background colors changed back. So we did add it and remove. There's no pleasing you, Mr. Powers, right? Like, what the f... Maybe we just have to go through 1, 2, 3 like that. Doesn't look like your background colors changed. Is your hovering? Oh. You're such an enigma. 6 of 12 need help. You and me both. 6 of 12 error. I know the code is right, but when I try to proceed, get an error message, says unable to get property 1 undefined for null reference. I absolutely have no idea what this means. Wrong with my code, or is this a glitch in the system of some sort? 95% chance it's a glitch in the system. Additionally, I don't like their stupid layout. Maybe this is normal, but I don't know why they would have gone more than 60% away of the way through teaching us jQuery before showing us this format for typing out jQuery, right? That's strange. Try resetting your code. Maybe something in the HTML CSS was modified accidental and is causing this. You know what? It's probably because I hovered over it first before typing in the code. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, a lot of the time, well, I say sometimes and a lot, usually in the instructions, it'll say like, hey, save and submit. They just did it a section or two ago. Save and submit code first and then click on it. I think with the hovering over, or I added in the code, probably threw it off. That's what I'm thinking. So we're going to select all. Copy. We're going to reset the code. B. Could totally be wrong. Active, div. Didn't submit. No? Cool. There's that. There's this. So it has two functions. I don't know if I want it here. I think I do. I think that's how I'd like to see it. Because I get functions, it's all within hover. And it's one function, comma, another function. Maybe this would be on its own line. I feel like it'd be tabbed over. Let's try it here. Save and submit. No, no inspector yet. Not until we win. Doesn't look like your background color changed. Death. Sandwich. Death. Sandwich. Hey folks, getting an error. Doesn't look like your background color changed. Is your code, which I believe is correct, solved? I'm getting this error too, but it looks like someone already posted a solution. I don't see a solution. Throw the computer out the window? Here's why you aren't passing 6 of 12. If your code is working exactly as intended, but you're getting some error, do this. When you click Save and Submit, make sure you hover over the tiles about 1 to 3 seconds. Then take your mouse off the tile. Then continue. It should pass now. Here's what I figured out. You must attempt your correct code 3 times to pass. Follow the instructions at the bottom. Move the cursor onto the menu. Hold it there when prompted at the bottom to remove cursor. And on the 3rd attempt, voila, you'll get the green go ahead. Wow. Why don't they have that explained? It's okay. The new JavaScript and jQuery courses are coming. Be happy it's free. Be happy it's free. A lot of effort that went into this. Someone tried really hard. Better than anything we've done. Happy thoughts. Alright, little kitty also moved. And when she's gone, I think we're also going to kill the fan. But let's save and submit. Aha, you see that? So at the bottom, home, please move your mouse out of the div. And it says stuff, so if you let it sit there, what the deuce? It should come back. Maybe it's just that first time? It was just that first time. Son of a bitch. Close. Save and submit. Watch this. See? Please move your mouse into your div. Right? Here we go. And watch, it will disappear. And then it came back. We were just going too quick. Little cat? No, little cat, you're terrible. You're standing on the keyboard. You're standing on the keyboard. Little cat. Thank you. Back editor. Green check mark. We made it. We didn't actually do anything wrong. We were just too quick. Little cat. Hey. Hey. No. None of this. Can't you go be a cat elsewhere? Come on. Hey. You're just so furry and dumb. Please move. Thank you. You're the best. Terrible feline. Okay. Where are we leaving off? Oh, he's so cute. Let's close out all this nonsense. A lot of noise going on. Alright. Oh, how appropriate. Let's dot focus. Another event we can make use of is dot focus. We can say an element has focus when we click on it or tab over it. If you've ever filled out a form on a web page and see how each text box lights up when you tab to it or click on it, you've seen focus in action. The dot focus event handler only works on elements that can receive focus. The list of the list of these elements is a bit vague, but HTML elements like text area and inputs are the usual suspects. Check out the form we've set up in the results tab. If you click on the input field, you click on totally lost my spot. Check out the form we've set up in the results tab. If you click on the input field, you'll see it automatically highlights in a delightful baby blue. Too bad baby blue is for babies. We want our highlighting to be in red. We can do this with two tools, dot focus and our dot CSS function. From the last section, we want to write a bit of jQuery code that will change our input's outline color to red when it gains focus. Instructions. In script.js, get your document.ready, do two things. Turn input into a jQuery element, call the dot focus event handler on it. Inside your event handler function, called dot CSS on your input element, and pass it two inputs, CSS element change outline color and color to change it to F00000000. Not all browsers have an equal CSS implementation, so for this lesson, if you're using Firefox, you will need to first change the outline style to solid. Aha! See that? Helpful little notes. I'm glad they did that for Firefox users. Good on them. Slightly redeeming. Hint, your syntax should look something like this. Yes, beautiful. Where the elm is blah and blah blah blah. Beautiful, great. We've got all of this. Style sheet, input font family, Verdana, Arial, sans serif. Here we go. From the top, right? From the top, we get to do dollar something. Little cat, what are we doing? We're dollar and what now? Dollar document. Yo, we almost forgot. It's the first step. Can't forget the first step. Dollar document dot ready. Here we go. Semicolon. Time to get functiony with our empty parentheses followed by our curly brace. Spacity space. Tab. Dollar something. Div. Input. Dot. Oh, outside. Dot lies. Dot focus. Keyboard. Son of a. Look at this. We're all the way over here. Bastards. Dot focus. Heyo. Holy. Why the. Oh my god. Why does it keep. When I try backspace over here in the editor, it jumps over to the results tab with the name thing. See that? The flashing cursor in name? Bad Code Academy. No. You stop that. Semicolon here. And it jumps again. Son of a. Fuck. Hold on. I'm gonna reset code. I'm gonna refresh the page. We're gonna pretend none of this happened. Hopefully it was just a shitty keystroke I did, causing some anomaly. Otherwise, we're gonna have to just burn down the house. I mean, hopefully the cat can make it out, but that's basically the only solution that I've come up with right now. I don't know why it would be jumping like that. Maybe the tab key got stuck? Yep. Tab key's fine now. Tab key is okay. Dollar. Document. And dot ready. On function. Empty parentheses. Curly stuff. Dollar. Input. Dot focus. Semicolon. Fuck! It's there on the second line and it jumps. This is gonna be so brutal. Okay. We can type this out in what, Notepad or just a different section? We'll go back to section 6 and type out what we need. Oh my god. Here's this. Nope, jumps again. Select all. Copy. F this noise, right? Go to section 6. Yeah. Look at that. They're trying to sabotage us, but we aren't going to let them. Script. Boom. Dot input, dot focus. We don't have any of our instructions from the last section, but all we need for now, function, curly brace. Haha. Outsmarted Code Academy slightly in the meantime. Dollar. This nightmare, right? This dot something. This dot, I think it was either add class. Oh no, it was dot CSS. It was dot CSS. And I know we've got two sets of stuff in here. One is the color, and it's like overwrite color, but we'll take this. We can deal with the jumping on the next page from here. Cut that. And submit. Wait for it. Beautiful. Expect editor. Yeah, don't mind it. That's a lie. Everything's perfect. 7. Hey. It's venerated. Hey, it's venerated. It's happening because when you tell the browser it's jump, oh, so it's doing exactly what we're telling it to do. The computer's smarter than I am. Fascinating. Little kitty, it's venerated. Solve the mystery. Did you hear that? Thank you. It's venerated. Look at that. Look at that. We don't need to burn the house down. Look at that. It's venerated saved the day and the house. Or at least section 7, but mainly the house. We'll focus on the house. So select all. Oh my god. I'm not even going to be able to select all. Select all, delete. Meh. Haha. There we go. CSS. Outline color. That's what they wanted. That's what they wanted. Outline color. And it was some terrible hexadecimal. I can't help it, but I want to try doing the 3 because I can. Ta-da! Okay, here we go. Let's see if that works. Ma. It's red. Boom! In your face, Code Academy. Beautiful. Green check mark. Look at that. Look at that. Spectacular. We are on 8 of 12. So close. So very close. Alright, the dot key down event. You're not limited to the mouse events in jQuery. You can trigger events using the keyboard as well. The dot key down event is triggered whenever a key on the keyboard is pressed. It only works on whatever page element has focus. So you'll need to click on the window containing your div before pressing a key in order for you to see its effect. Let's go ahead and combine our new event with a new effect, .animate. We'll use this to move an object on the screen whenever we press a key. The .animate effect takes 2 inputs, the animation to perform and the time in which to perform the animation. Here's an example. Document.ready function .div animate let plus equals 10 pixels. So that's one nice little package to nightmare. 500 milliseconds, I'm guessing. Half second, right? Hopefully. This will take the first div. This will take the first div it finds and move it 10 pixels to the right. Remember, increasing the distance from the left margin moves something to the right. The plus equals is just shorthand for taking the existing number, adding it to it. In this case, it adds 10 pixels to the current distance from the left margin. Instructions, that's a little low. Let's open the hint to bump it up. Beautiful, perfect. Instructions. After setting up with the $document ready, call the dot key down on document. We want the whole document to respond whenever the key is pressed. So we've got document.ready and then function $document.key down for the whole damn document. I assume this is setting up scroll down. Maybe? Probably. Want the whole document object to respond whenever a key is pressed. Inside your .key down handler, .animate your div with the same input as above, left, blah, beautiful. Code, your hint, your code should look something like this. Bunch of nonsense, beautiful, where event is key down and effect is .animate. Okay, great. Now your div should move and do something with any key. Fantastic. Let's do this. All right, little cat. We're gonna bring the noise. $document. We're gonna slowly bring it. More of a heavy whisper that we're gonna drop. Document dot ready. Semicolon. Function. Empty parentheses. Curliness. They said dollar document again, so we're just gonna believe them. It's not even in the quotes, it's just the whole freaking document. Dot E down. Do function. Solus parentheses, curly brace, back one tab, dollar something. So animate your div with the same input as above. So this is really what we're doing. Dollar div dot animate, and then the whole animation thing and the duration. Cool. Little kitty, don't you ruin my code. I swear to God, cat, I love you. But collectively, as a group, we will pull you through that window. No? Maybe? You seem very curious, and I'm extremely concerned. What if you just go play on the bed? Is that a shiny thing on the bed? Go get the shiny. Okay, you know what? The important thing is that you've moved out of the way of the screen, which is frankly good. No, you're right-clicking. You better lift your foot off that trackpad, or I'm gonna bop you on the head so fast. Oh my God, you're just moving towards my No, you're just moving. Yeah, no, cat fiasco. Phone's off the desk. Whiskers, I love you. Princess, you're gonna move. Ha-cha-cha, it's for your own safety. It's... God, no. Just immense amounts of love. Shh, breathe. Just go on the desk. Be happy. I'm gonna set you on the bed, alright? Team effort. Just stop putting your tail in my mouth. 1, 2, and... Tiny kitty. Okay. Successful catectomy. That really... No. Hey. Go away. Oh, God. Cigarettes. I can't even take a deep breath because I'm allergic to cats. Son of a bitch! This is hell. Why? More like 95 days of kitty hell, right? Okay. We need to refocus on keying down. Just awful. Alright. We're coming back to reality. Cat fiasco averted. Swear to God. Tiny feline from hell. What am I doing? She totally threw off focus. We're shoving something. Animate. We're animating the div. That's all we need to do. Just cram the div in there. There we do. Animate, right? Something. We're shoving something to the left. We're really just going to take this. Copy. Oh. No. Quotes? Not double. Single for now. Space. More singled. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if I need the quotes. God damn. No quotes. And no quotes. So it's just, this is a quote-free parenthesi. This is a quoteless society right here for some reason. How long do we put the duration? 500? We don't know what the 500 is. Could be days, hours, milliseconds. We're gonna find out though. Save and submit code, right? Key down. Please press the key required to key down on object. Okay. Nothing happened. What about down? No. I have to click on it first. Okay. Haha! Holy shit! Little cat. Hey. Oh, she's gone. Well, if she saw it, she would have been excited. It moved again. Did you guys see that? Look at this. I can keep touching it and it keeps moving. Oh, I'm spectacular. Look at this. I don't know who's gonna hire me to pay me to move a little cube slowly across the screen. Oh, but I am so pleased with myself right now. Look at this thing. Alright. You'd think next stop is Section 8? No, next stop, taking over the world. Oh, I was wrong. Next stop is Section 9, and then the world. Watch out, Internet. Hey, it's Mario. Cool. Okay, getting ready. We're getting there. 9 of 12. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, getting ready. What are we getting ready for? Getting ready. Now that you've got a solid foundation in jQuery events and have covered important functions like .keyDown and .animate, we'll put our newfound knowledge to work. In this section, we'll animate a sprite, right? No legal claims to this. It's just a sprite. We have no idea who or what this sprite is, or two-dimensional image on the screen. For this momentous occasion, we've chosen a familiar face. Check him out in the Result tab. Let's get started. First, get your document.ready. Challenge accepted. Hey, they do acknowledge. Okay, Super Mario. So doc type Super Mario, blah, 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 beautiful. Style sheet, image stuff. Scripty McScripterton. I'm a dot ready this. Dollar. Document dot ready. Is that all they really wanted? Document dot ready. That is it. Section 10. Using keyDown. Good. Now I want to add a line of jQuery that will handle the keyDown event. Inside your document.ready setup, call the .keyDown event on document. Okay, so just like last time, pass key.down a function as input. Here's the twist. Your function should take a single input key, which will help jQuery figure out which key was passed. What the f? So last time we were adding it to CSS. Are we doing CSS again? Event is .keyDown. Just key. Oh, I am beyond confused. Son of a bitch. Hey, Joshua. How are you doing? How's your, oh, Jesus. What is today? The only thing I know today is this day 95 of this nightmare. It's a Wednesday, right? Yeah, because Wednesdays suck. You're great. That's awesome. Good times. Glad to hear it. So we're basically gonna take their hint and just smash that in right over here. So we've got document.ready function parenthesis making a game for a 1-bit clicker jam. Way cool, way cool. Hopefully that's going well. I'm learning jQuery. This is day 4 of jQuery, I think. Maybe day 5. Can't really tell. Day 95 of Code Academy though. Right. See, we'll do a quick minor break. Look at this. Look at that. See? We've covered all of this nonsense over the last 95 days. Catalog. So we're learning bit by bit. HTML, the essence of JavaScript, Sass. Sass was awesome. Making a website, command line, Python. So yeah, we're I don't know if I'm gonna finish jQuery tonight. It might be tonight, it'll probably be tomorrow, and then we've got React on the horizon in the coming days. Should be good. Should be good. I did do web development, but it got boring. Gotcha. Yeah, no, a lot of well, at least a lot of the stuff here at Codecademy is still, even when we go in depth, they've got their intro JavaScript and the like full-fledged JavaScript course. It's still fairly like low-level stuff. But it's been good changing up each thing, learning the foundations kind of each, and then once I complete this, I'm gonna commit to a language or two and try and master them. Should learn Ruby on Rails. It's pretty good. Yeah, no, I'm excited to learn Ruby. It should be interesting. They've got Ruby on Rails, and then some authentication thingy, which I have no idea anything about Ruby at all, except it's got a fun name, kind of like Python. But yeah, good times. Should be interesting. Back to getting Mario to shimmy, right? We've got document.ready function. Other stuff. It's easier than Python. Thank God, because I kind of struggled with Python. I mean, it's not that Python was difficult, that I suck. That's the easiest way to explain it. Again, as you saw with all those different like courses, again, there's a lot of general, I guess, I want to say principles, things like syntax, commonalities between the different languages that are kind of applicable. That's been nice and helpful, but it's still basically after like a week hitting the reset button and then learning from square one again. So I still feel extremely new for learning to code. Yeah, no, Python is one of the easiest languages. Again, it wasn't extremely difficult. I've had an easier time with Java or JavaScript. Not Java. Java is a separate beast, but JavaScript, I don't know why. I don't know if it's just the format. It could just be the activities. The other thing, Codecademy, the instructions are highly questionable, extremely unique. That's the nicest way I can put it. They're not exactly they're not the clearest set of instructions, right? Right? Damn them. But it's free information, so pretty hard to complain about free knowledge, right? Okay, continuing on, using keydown, good. Now we want to add a line of jQuery that'll handle the keydown element inside your document.ready setup. Call the keydown on the event.document, pass .keydown a function as an input. Here's the twist. Your function should take a single input key, which will help jQuery figure out which key was pressed. Your code should look something like this abomination, where event is .keydown. So we've got .ready. We've got dollar. Where did the dollar key go? Oh, it's hiding on top of 4 again. YouTube teaches you a lot more than Codecademy does. I think that goes for most things. I've learned tons from YouTube. Although I haven't really looked at a lot of coding videos yet. I've queued some up. I've seen some in on YouTube that I've added to my watch later list. But yeah, Codecademy's just been good because it's hands-on. I know I still need to download something like Atom.io or Notepad++ or whatever the hell it is, like an environment to code. I'm on a Mac. I think I have Xcode. Haven't ever really used it, so I need to do do stuff. But once I conquer Code Academy, then I'm going to start focusing more on side projects. I'm probably going to do Free Code Camp next on my to-do list. E down dot something. E down. Shma. And they want function. Again, function. And inside its parenthesis, with an empty curly brace, they want key, oddly enough. I wonder why. And we're calling it on the whole friggin' document again. Document. Alright. We'll do it their way. Save and submit. Hopefully this doesn't burn down. Hey, we got a green check mark. Visual Studio Code is the best text editor. You know what? And I've heard of Visual Studio before. I just read through. It was on Stack Overflow. They just released their survey. It was the 2017 survey for last year. You know what I mean? They collected last year's data. Everyone did the survey between January and February of this year, and they just released the results. And I read through. No. Go away, Surrey. Hey, cat. Here to sabotage the stream. Anywho, I spent like an hour or more reading through the entire survey, and that was really interesting. They broke down all the percentages of, the different languages that most developers are using, like per country, and demographics, and all kinds of other stuff, and like job work scenario, even crazy big things like, do more developers prefer to develop code with music or without music? And then one of the things they went over also was the different text editors. No cat, down. Why are you on the desk? Furry demon. And Visual Studio was at the top of the list. That's what I was getting at. I read the survey. I saw that Visual Studio conquered the charts. So yeah, across like every country for all different languages, and all different professions. It was a pretty impressive survey they had and report they put together. So next lesson, do we get to move him? Do we get to do anything with that guy? Filling out the cases. No? Perhaps? Filling out the cases. Great work. Now it's time to animate our character based on the user's input from the keyboard. Every key is pressed on the keyboard is translated into a number for the computer to use. Cat, you're blocking the screen again. Swear to God. Why? Don't mind me. Have to blow my nose. Muting the mic. Damn you, furry demon. Can't breathe. Why do you need so much love? Go. Find a new home over on the bed. Oh, I'll just keep scratching you. Trapped in this bedroom with the friggin' cat. Did not sign up for this. Filling out the case. Great work. Now it's time to animate our character based on the user's input from the keyboard. Every key press on the keyboard is translated into a number for the computer to use. Don't worry about memorizing them. For now, we've given you the basics in script.js. Left arrow key press, case 37, image animate, left, -10, something, fast, 1. The left arrow key on the keyboard translate to number 37 on the computer. When that when that key is pressed, you stop knocking things over, tiny animal. When that key is pressed, we animate our image to the left by subtracting 10 pixels. To move up, we subtract 10 from the top. To move right, we add 10 to the left. Finally, to move down, we add 10 to the top. And you fill in up, down, and a right. Instead, what happens if you add pixels instead of subtracting? Let's make our image move, complete the code for up, right, and down. Have fun. Okay. So case 37 is the left arrow key. Also, did Little Cat move the mic slightly? She did. Just ever so slightly. Here we go. Here we go. Left arrow key pressed. Left arrow key is case 37. Image, animate, left, -10. It moves left. Wouldn't it be all your lines? Your 3 lines of code should look very similar to what's on line 5. Good. Although line 5 is actually case 37. I think they mean line 6. Remember, left plus 10 pixels will move your character 10 pixels to the right and is the same as right minus 10. So left arrow key, negative. Copy you. Yes, copying doesn't teach you that much. Very true. Very true. We're just trying to learn the fundamentals though for now. We're taking that and then we get to type out the other two. So we've got left, that'll be right. Nope, that'll be up. Up minus 10. So down here, we're gonna do dollar image dot animate curly brace up colon -10 minus equals. Why does this seem terribly wrong? It was minus equals 10 pixels, comma, test. There's this. Put your code here. Once more. Dollar image dot animate parentheses semicolon curly braces down negative equals 10 pixels fast. There an error? Broken something. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. Ta-da. Save and submit. Press the required key on the object. So arrow keys don't work, but when we click on... Oh god. Oh god. It was slow to our commands. Left worked. Down.
why left works, but the others don't. It's like your image doesn't move right when you press right. Yeah. Did I break something? We had our left arrow. You know what? Don't mind me. Don't mind me. You reset that. We're just going to take this noise. Copy. Put code here. 1. Put code here. 2. Put code here. 3. That was the left arrow. This is right. No, that's up. My bad. Oh, I did up incorrectly. Up. This is right. I think I put both up and down on the lower sections. Right? And then down. There we go. That should be good. Save and submit. Click on you. Right. Left. No. It still hates everything I'm doing except for left. Back to editor. Looks like your image doesn't move right when you press. Maybe it does need to be plus. So right is plus. Oh, it's either left or up or top or down. What's it called? I got it. I got it. So it's going to be left plus. That's what it is. Right is really left plus 10. That's what that's going to be. Left plus 10. Let's close out of that. Save and submit. Here's this. Here we go. We've got left and right movement. So now we need to figure out the up and down fiasco. Well, why didn't they? But up and down didn't work. Why did you did it? Yeah, I don't believe them. I don't like the fact that. No, that's full of lies. Don't mind that green check mark. That green check mark smells of terrible code. We've got. Maybe we need to change it. Plus 10. Let's open the forum. Let's open the forum. We probably should Google it. It would probably be faster to just Google it. Filling out the case. It was plus. It's top and it's plus and minus. Fuckers. Change the double quotes for image. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, it's top. That's what it was. It's left and top because it's related to the margins. I was too focused on the arrows themselves. That's what the issue was. Related to margins. So up would be, yeah, negative, and down would be plus. He should function perfectly now. Here's Mario. Down, right, up, left, up, left. Look at this. run, Mario, run. No, Mario, stop going down. No. I don't know what's happening. I haven't touched the keys in a while now, and he's just doing his thing. We just have to wait for him to be done with being alive. Is he good? He's good. And I'm just pushing all the keys randomly. Yep, yeah. Dance, Italian plumber, dance. Okay, we're gonna let him do his thing. We're gonna write out this form. We made it through all that hell. Might as well enjoy it. A free dance from an Italian plumber, right? Who doesn't want to celebrate that way? Probably nobody. So let's back out of that. Next lesson, that green check mark was deserved. Beautiful. Onwards. So, you did it. Great work. Your sprite now moves to the left, right, up, and down when you hit the O. A, S, W, and D keys? Does it? I was only using the arrow keys. What other effects would you want to add in order to make basic game? How might you add a background, give your character the ability to jump, or include text? Feel free to check out the jQuery documentation to see what other jQuery magic is available to you. Instructions. That's all for now, folks. Click save and submit code to rescue the princess, or finish this lesson rather. Save and submit. Beautiful. Next lesson, maybe? It's loading slowly. Reflecting on. Thinking about something or other. No? We'll try again. There we go. Up next, jQuery effects. We've covered a few jQuery effects, such as .hide, .fadeout. In this lesson, we'll take a closer look at jQuery effects and introduce you to even more. Start lesson. We'll see tomorrow. Alright, you know this. 14 sections for tomorrow. Day 95 is coming to an end, but we will preview tomorrow's lesson. You know this. You already know a lot about jQuery effects, so let's try a training wheels free exercise. You can do this. We believe in you. Write the necessary jQuery code to .hide your divs as soon as the HTML document is ready. And peek back at earlier exercises. Good times. We've got 14, potentially, sections of sheer confusion that we get to figure out on our own for tomorrow. Go ahead and close out of this nonsense. Let's see where we currently stand. Comes to an end. Day 95 concludes with us 80% of the way through jQuery. 1,095 arbitrary points of confusion. And 149 badges. Beautiful. Tomorrow will be day 96, and the party will continue. But for now, we are closing out. Stop stream. Alright, little kitty. Go time. Day 95 is in the bag. Are you sure you want to stop the stream? Hell yeah. Kill it.